Thrive 2000 began in 2018. And the idea behind it, of course, is that the small actions of many people can produce great results and can make a huge difference in the world where it's most needed. So I found this amazing program called the Black Mambas, which comprises of a group of women who are patrolling the fence lines and protecting the rhino, and they're doing it unarmed.
To use the traditional old school techniques of dusting off your army uniforms and your rusty old guns and going out there and fighting against the poachers. It hasn't worked. This is not new. This is not a unique thing. Black Mambas started out as a multi-pronged approach against rhino poaching here. In 2012, when we had so many incursions and so many rhino losses.
As the Black Mambas, each and every day we patrol fence. The dangers of the job is that we work here in the big 5-game reserve unarmed. We don't have gun, we have nothing. And we have to face any challenge that we came across. It was on our night patrol when we came across a lion where it killed an impala, and we didn't see the lion, and the lion saw us before we see it, and it was angry because we were disturbing it to eat his dinner.
If you take a young girl from the community and train her up and empower her, she becomes a young woman, a mother, and a primary caregiver in the community. And that's what we wanted to target. So you get that multi-generational investment.
Not only are they protecting the rhino, but they're also going out and they're providing educational programs where they're teaching everybody about the value of wildlife, about the relationship with wildlife, and about how important it is for them to be able to see animals in a completely different way.
Yeah, in our project there is a group of people, those who we call them bush babies. They teach at schools, they teach kids about poaching, about what's happening here at game reserves, about wildlife, that we must protect them. They have to tell their uncles, their brothers, so that they may not come into the game reserve and kill the animals.
After I had been left with a vehicle, a 4x4 vehicle, that I tried for an entire year unsuccessfully to sell, I suddenly had this flash of inspiration that we could get 2,000 people to each contribute 100 Rand, and we could donate the car to an anti-poaching organization where it could actually go out and do amazing work.
Program is all about. It's an environmental education program where we're offering the environmental programs to locals that are situated in 11 primary schools in 4 communities.
2 big resources that we cannot live without here. It's the human resources, and then, of course, mobility. We're dealing with 11 primary schools, a resource center. We've established scout groups and what have you. There's 1,300 children that we're targeting every week with 7 staff members from the Bush Babies Black Mamba program. And that vehicle has been on the road now for a year with us. Every day that vehicle drives on these bad roads, and it hasn't given one oodle of problems.
One of the things that it allows us to get into the communities, I can travel further into the communities. Whatever the terrain, this baby takes me there, and the kids love it. They already know when they see those kites, Bush Babies coming.
We're in a small little village somewhere outside Phalaborwa, and we are with the Bush Babies, delivering food parcels to residents here who've been really impacted by COVID-19 and have had no way to get supplies. And we've just met Bishop, and he's incredibly grateful for this food parcel that is probably going to last him a very, very long time.
Guys, a huge thank you to the Power of 2000 that donated that vehicle to us. And hopefully we'll forge a long-term relationship as well. Very significant for me that the Power of 2000 is actually based inside the boundaries of South Africa. We get very little interest from the onshore NGOs and what have you, because they're probably bogged down with so many other things. Bergvliet High School. How fantastic is it that there's a school, an urban school, inside South Africa? I bet you a lot of those kids haven't even made it up to the bush yet, but they still see the value in protecting the iconic South African assets that we have on the landscape. So thank you very much to the kids and everybody at Bergvliet High School, and we hope that this is going to lead to a much bigger thing, and there'll be more schools joining, especially the urban schools. Everybody has an obligation to help protect what you see around here, etc. So Power of 2000, thank you very much indeed. This is the beginning of big things.
So based on the success of the Power of 2000 delivering the Pajero to the Black Mambas, we've decided to create a monthly project whereby every single month we aim to donate 200,000 Rand to organizations that are protecting wildlife. And my passion is to be able to take small contributions and gift this to these organizations so that they can do their work. And that is what the Power of 2000 is all about. So every contribution that comes in to the Power of 2000 and gets gifted to an organization is going to be part of a story. I'm going to follow the story, and we're going to visit these organizations so that we can show you exactly what's been done with your donations. And these stories we're going to share on social media. We're going to bring on YouTube. We're going to be telling these stories and sharing them with schools. I believe that our urban schools can make a massive difference in supporting this cause. We have some very exciting incentives for the schools and students who participate. I'm Sally Wellbeloved. I am the founder of the Power of 2000. Please support us, and together we can make a huge difference in the world.